Hello, Katherine. First and foremost, I'd like to thank you for reaching out, and I'm so glad I get the chance to impart some insights with regards to your love life through your personal intuitive tarot reading. So, yeah, today I'm going to do your love reading, and thank you so much for all the information that you have provided. And you have 3 questions. I've actually come up with 2 spreads for you so we can get more insights and clarifications. I would also clarify the cards as we go, and I would answer your questions as we go. All right. All right. First, I have, as I've mentioned, I have 2 spreads for you. The first spread is mainly about. I'm going to lay down some cards to get some insights with regards to the Aquarius man you're dealing with, to know what is going on with him, so that we have that view right now before we start with the actual connections reading. Oh yeah? Alright, let's start. Angel, spirits, guides, and universe, please give us accurate messages to channel to Katherine to give her some insights with regards to her love life, particularly with the Aquarius man that she's dealing with. Give us clarity and insights, please. Angel, spirits, guides, and universe. Alright, this is for Katherine Aquino for the month of July 2019, or wherever this energies would play out from today onwards. Okay, so Katherine, I have these 3 cards for you just to get a view of where you are right now. You have the Queen of Swords, 3 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. Okay, Katherine, I do feel that you're currently in a state where you have been through a lot, likely so. I feel that you've been through a lot, particularly with this connection in the past few months. You've also probably incorporated your experiences in the past, and then dealt with your emotions, with how you deal with this particular person in a way that you thought, or perhaps you feel, would work in the current connection that you're in. But having this Queen of Swords energy, that means that you are an experienced person. You have had some experiences in the past that has brought you in a state where you are now clever or wise enough to discern what is good, what is bad, what is BS, and what is truth. Okay, so with this energy coming in for you, I do feel that you could be in a state where if somebody reaches out to you, you're willing to listen to them, you're willing to know the truth about a certain situation that you are both involved in. But when you see that there are some deficiencies, there are some lies, or even deception, yeah, in your connection, I do believe that you would not hesitate to cut off this connection. This is coming from your mental space. Basically, this is how you think, this is how you feel, and there is that part of you that is not afraid to move forward as long as you have the clarity on things. Okay? With the 3 of Wands, you're very much so. This is a very good connection with mental space and passion space. So you both are currently driven by your passion and thought in your dealings, particularly in this connection, as well as in your day-to-day life, right? With this connection, I do feel that you are waiting. This is an energy of waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for somebody to come back, because this energy right here, it is as if you have done your part. Things that you thought would probably work during the time that you are together, you've done it. It is as if you've planted your seeds, and then now you're waiting for the results. You're waiting to reap the rewards. Okay. I'm also getting that perhaps there is an opportunity for you to travel, given that this is the Three of Wands. It talks about travel plans, even with alone or even with somebody else. Okay? The challenge for you right now, I do feel that you have this Ten of Wands. You're pretty much burdened about something. I do feel it's about this connection. You're burdened, you're carrying it, and so, at some point, you don't even know if you need to really carry it on your back, but you're doing that. It could be that this is a responsibility of someone else's, and then that person is actually not doing that particular, or not taking care of that responsibility. Let's say in a connection, if you are in a connection, you're expecting reciprocity, right? So if the other person is not talking, you might probably even be doing all the communication or all the talking. That's one example that I'm seeing here. Basically, there is that burden within you that you are carrying on your back, even though perhaps it's not even before you, but you're carrying it. And that's a challenge, because the challenge here is perhaps you don't know whether do you need to put it down, do you need to put the burden down, or do you need to keep going. With the waiting energy here, I do feel that you're waiting to know when to put the burden down. If you're waiting for that person, you don't actually know whether should you stop waiting now, or should you just continue for the other person to come back. Yeah, but don't forget, you do have that energy right there of a Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords would decide with the facts that she's got on hand. And based on the facts, based on her logical and rational thinking, she would make the decision. Okay? So this challenge here is pretty much covered within that core energy that you are already having. Because these two energies are currently within you. Or this would come within you for the month of July. This is the energy that you would be carrying on. Now, let's see what's going on with the person you're dealing with. Okay. Give us more insights with regards to the person that Katherine Aquino is dealing with. The Aquarius person that Katherine is dealing with. What is going on with this person? What is he doing? What is keeping him busy? Okay, he's got the Page of Coins, the Page of Swords, the Page of Cups. It's pretty much very young energy right here. The Two of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Alright, Katherine, first glance, the first three cards right there, we do have all the page energies. Page energies are those energies where I do feel that this person has a very young energy. So young energy may not be very committal in terms of relationship, because they are in the mode of learning, of gaining facts, gaining information. Okay? So they are not yet with the Knight or the King's energy where you could really commit to someone. You could be in an exclusive or long-term relationship. They're learning. Page of Coins is someone who is learning how to go about commitment, long-term commitment, or even going about how to make use of what he's got right now. What pentacle he's got right now, or what seed has he got right now. He's still learning. He's still in the process of learning on how to plant this in order for it to grow, in order for it to expand, in order for it to go and survive in a long-term basis. Okay? So this could very well be investments for him. Could be about the work, about money, or even like sort of commitment. He may see that you can be committed to him, but now he's thinking, how do I go about it? If I commit, what do I do next? Do I really want to commit? So this is that kind of energy. The Page of Swords is also that young energy, but more on communication, more on collecting information. Yeah, he could have information about you. He could have information about other people. He may be dating around, perhaps. Yeah. So now he is in the Page of Swords energy is kind of testing the waters and to see whether which one is best. Whether, you know, if this person has several options, he's seeing, is this person good enough for me? Can I communicate with this person well? Could he understand me? Could this person be receptive to my thoughts, with my values? So he's still in that state of energy. Another element for the Page of Swords is that he could be talking to someone, whether it be you or another person, but due to the fact that pages would have the information but sometimes wouldn't know how to deal with the information they have at hand, this could also talk about misunderstandings, because you may have the information but you don't know the depth and core of that information. So this person could very well be in that state where, you know, connecting with several people, connecting with a special person or even with you, but there could be some miscommunications. Yeah. And the Page of Cups is a person who is learning to love. Person who is learning to understand love. And a person who is even learning to understand his own emotions. So at this point, he is still in that energy where he is learning. He may even be contacting you every now and then that would seem to you as a very hot and cold energy, because it's not consistent, it's not continuous. Because a person who is learning about love would respond based on the surge in the moment. You know, today if he misses you, he would contact you, but the following day he may be distracted with other things that he's learning, with other connections that he is trying to connect to. So he could appear inconsistent, although him reaching out to you, that means there's an interest there. It's just that you don't know the depth and core of that emotion or that feeling just yet. Okay? And this person, I do feel that he is pretty much, he's not deciding on anything right now. And that pretty much explains why he's got this page energies right here. He's not deciding because he's still learning. He's still scouting. He's still searching out there. Simple terms, we can say that as of the moment, he doesn't know what he wants based on these cards. Yeah. So he's not able to decide on what to do next, on what to really do to make that next step. Because the next step for this is the Three of Swords, which is a heartbreak. So one reason why this person could not even be deciding on anything at all right now, because he's avoiding heartbreak, either breaking your heart or him getting hurt again. He may have been hurt before, and that's why now he is having this hesitancy to make any decisions, and he is in a process of learning still, gaining more facts, gaining more information on what to do next in order for things to move forward, on how to feel and how to process his emotions. These two cards very well mean that this guy may have been hurt before, may have had that painful ending from the past. And yeah, look at that. How many swords do you really need to kill a person or to hurt the person? But this person may have had that very painful experience in the past. And that is something that he's avoiding in. We call that, you know, baggages of the past. I do feel strongly that this person has that. Although, look at that. He's got the Ace of Wands. He's wanting a passionate start. He's wanting a passionate start. Yeah, and he's manifesting a passionate start here. Let's get one more cards for the Two of Swords, just to clarify and get more information with regards to this person. You see? That's what I said. This person is avoiding the fact that he's not deciding right now on anything, and that's why you can feel that he is hot and cold. It's because he's avoiding another heartbreak. And when I clarified that, it shows here that he's got Four of Swords. That means this guy is healing. Healing from the past heartbreak. So he's been to the Three of Swords, and then now he's in the Fourth of Swords. And I do believe this is the past or the previous cycle, whether it be with you or whether it be with someone else that he's got deep connection with, because he's really been hurt so much. And then now he is healing. So this person is still, I feel that is still in the healing mode. If you met him quite recently, I do feel that you met him during the time that he is still healing. So a person who is healing, he needs to complete that cycle in order for him to really be able to open up fully, to heal the wounds of the past, and would be able to be available to you. With these energies right here, I feel that there's that sort of emotional unavailability that you could feel from him. Okay? But as of the moment, this guy do want a passionate start. And he is manifesting it, whether it be with you or whether it be with someone else. Okay? But he's manifesting a passionate start, which is normally just a part of healing process. When you're heartbroken, then you heal up, you stop talking to that person, you're trying to heal the wounds. When you are in a better state of communicating with that person or a new person, that's when another cycle starts. And this person is at the verge of finishing the healing process and then now moving on to a new start. The only thing that we need to clarify is he starting with a new cycle with you, or he's got other options. But I do feel that with this three, I do feel that the person you're dealing with may be connecting with still with other people. Let's get clarifiers for those cards on top. Clarify the Page of Coins, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Cups, please. Financial wise, I do feel that this person is still working out his finances. He could be very well into growing his investments, learning how to, or probably he could even be looking for another job that could give him long-term success. Because there are some secrets or some mysteries here that is being kept in the dark. You know, one example would be this person could probably be have some debts to pay that he's trying to resolve. That's an example, yeah. But he's learning. He's working towards doing well in the financial front. That's what I'm getting. And okay, so with this condition that he's got right now, I do feel that this person is very much into the emotional state, into his emotional state, and he's still trying to keep his emotions balanced right now. The Page of Swords and the Palace of Swords, this is telling me that this person is now tapping into his intellectual or cerebral energies. Basically, from feeling things, from being hurt, from getting hurt, or from healing the hurt in the past. Now this person is tapping into the swords or air energy that is him as an Aquarius. So an Aquarius is an air energy, right? So he's tapping in to develop his communication, to communicate how he feels, to come up with ideas based on his intellectual prowess, for instance. So he is very much Now, from this situation right here, from the healing process, now he's getting back into his power, but it is still in the process. He is still in the process of doing that, Catherine. So I would say, even at this moment, I would say that possibly if you like this person, if you want to see some movements with this person, I do feel that patience is required, because this person is still healing some things from the past, and now he's just moving into his power. This is the environment for air energy, particularly for an Aquarius. Yeah. With the Page of Cups here, he's learning about love, and he's got a new love. In his heart, he's got something to offer, something new. But he's still learning how to go about it. He's still learning how to go about it. This could be you, or this could be someone else too. But definitely, something has triggered the heart of this person right now, that he's learning how to go about it. Perhaps he's not communicating just yet, because he's also just, he has this difficulty moving from the emotional state to the communication state right now. And that is part of his healing. All right? He could appear detached to you from time to time, hot and cold and detached, with this rest and recovery state, and then learning to be in the air energy of the Palace of Swords. He's trying to inculcate good communication, translating his emotions into words, translating how he feels into proper communication with you. Okay, so now we've got that covered on what's going on with him. Let's talk about your connection with him. Okay, this is the second spread for both of you, particularly you and him, with regards to your connection. Angels, spirits, guides, and universe, please give us accurate messages for Catherine and the person she's dealing with, an Aquarius. Give us more insights with regards to what this Aquarius person is doing, what's going on with his love life. How does he see Catherine? Any advices? How does he feel? Any actions from him? And all about their connection right now. Please give us more insights. This is for Katherine Aquino. Okay. So, I'm going to be pulling 4 cards each for each question, and then we'll break it down. And as I continue to lay the cards, we will answer your questions as we go. All right, Catherine? So first, I would like to know what is going on with this Aquarius man's love life right now. Initially, it was just general. But now, what is going on with this Aquarius man's love life at the current moment? Okay. So, Catherine, we have the Queen of Cups, 8 of Cups, Page of Coins, it's back again, and Magician. You see? I love this energy right now. I think we've got a clearer view of what's going on with him in the earlier spread. So this person pretty much is in love. Yeah, he's got feelings towards someone. It could be you, it could be an ex, or it could be with another person that he's dealing with. But with the 8 of Cups coming up, I do feel that he's in love with someone that he has walked away from emotionally. Okay? He walked away from that connection. That connection that he's got perhaps would have still been a solid or a stable connection, but he walked away from it. Perhaps there could have been some fights that has happened between them, but or it could also be with you. Yeah, but this person is in love with someone. He walked away from that person emotionally. Okay, and now he's learning how to have a reconnection, or even to start something new. Perhaps even an apology. It could be that this person is waiting for an apology from someone. So if it is with you, Katherine, if you have fought and then he walked away, this could be him manifesting an apology from you. All right? Or if this person is dealing with someone from the past that he was connected with, and he walked away from, I think that this person is still in love with that someone, and he's trying to manifest apology or forgiveness. It's also possible that he would want to offer an apology. Clarify the Queen of Cups, please. Yeah. You have, this is, the Queen of Cups is clarified by the Four of Cups. He's got feelings for someone, but he's still looking out for that Ace of Cups. He could be with someone right now. This person could be with someone else right now, but he is looking out to this Ace of Cups, the same cup that this Queen of Cups is holding. So when I said that he is in love, he's got that in his emotions all throughout. And now this person is probably with someone, but he is looking towards that Ace of Cups that has touched his heart. Okay? Why did he walk away, by the way? What is this Eight of Cups, please? Divine timing. Perhaps it wasn't the right time. Perhaps it wasn't the right time during that, when he found, I feel that this is you, Katherine. This person may be connected with someone from the past that he's holding on to, but now he is looking out to this Ace of Cups. Someone that it's still detached from him or not fully connected with him just yet, but he's looking out to this cup. And he's got feelings for this person. So if you are this person, Katherine, it means that he's got feelings for you. He's got you in his mind. It's just that there's something that he needs to settle. He's holding on to this cup, but he's bored with this cup, you see? He's got it on his hand, but his focus is not there. He's actually looking out for this Ace of Cups. Okay? And him leaving you behind for a while, it's because of divine timing. It wasn't the right time yet. At least for him, it wasn't the right time yet. But with a wheel, when the wheel turns, when this spins, it gives a new change. It's a turning point of one's life. Okay? So, with these cards, the first row that we have, I do feel that it could possibly be that you are this person that he's got feelings for, and then he walked away from you because it wasn't the right time yet, and he still needs to fix something on what's right in front of him. Although he's bored with that, because this card shows boredom, apathy, or feeling unloved. Maybe there's no more, the connection is there, but there's no more love there. He still has to close this part. He still has to close that cycle. Okay? And currently he is possibly manifesting forgiveness, possibly, or reconnection. This is like an initial connection again, to touch base, or to reach out once again. He's manifesting it, and I feel that's going to be for you. It's a turning point. And Katherine, with this timing, this is divinely guided. This is, usually we say that this is going to happen very soon, but mainly this talks about a turning point in one's life. Yeah? So, him dealing with something from the past here, a time would come in his life that he would realize that, okay, F it, it's not really for me. I'm dropping this off and moving to the next one. So that is the turning point right there. There's always that free will, you know, that drives all these energies to fruition. Let's move forward. Let's see how he sees you as. How does this Aquarius man see Katherine as? Hmm? We have a flyer here. So we have, oh wow, the Nine of Cups. Beautiful, Katherine. This is the Empress. The Ten of Coins. Oh, wow. And the Sun. Beautiful. Wow. Oh, beautiful. Okay, he sees you as his wish fulfillment. Yeah, he's happy being with you. I do feel that. He sees the possibility of a good life with you. You see that house there with a dog feeling relaxed, that sort of thing. That is wish fulfillment for most. So he sees you as his wish fulfillment. Yeah. This could also be him wishing for you because he sees you as that. You know, this is not yet him attaining his wish. It's just that he's seeing you as his wish fulfillment. That means everything about you, it's all past for him. Basically, if you're his Nine of Cups. Emotionally as well. This is a wish fulfillment, or, you know, that path leading to emotional fulfillment. But look, he sees you as an Empress, someone he can grow with, even grow abundantly, can expand life together. You can have long-term stability. And he sees you as a nurturer. You nurture him in this connection. This could also signify someone seeing you as a divine feminine. This is the highest feminine in the tarot card, the highest level of that divine feminine. Yeah. He sees abundance with you, growth, nurturing, support. He sees everything about it's like almost you're perfect for him, like you're the one for him. He sees you as that. He could also see you as someone who can be a mother to his child with the Empress energy, because this could also talk about pregnancy. Okay? And he sees you as the Ten of Coins, stability. Katherine, I must tell you, this card right here, these are awesome, perfect cards. Really. This is how he sees you. And here we have the Sun. You have the happiest card in the tarot. Success, no secrets. Everything is coming out in the open. This also has a promise of joyful outcome. Generally success here. Oh my gosh, this is too good. This is how he sees you. So I do feel this person really has sees you in a very good light. And with these cards, I do feel that you are indeed the Queen of Cups here. And then he's just fixing out some stuff in the past. In divine timing, with these cards here, I do feel this is going to happen soon. Yeah, and he's manifesting that reconnection with you. Oh, wow. He sees you as a very attractive person here too. Like everything about you physically, emotionally, he likes it. Okay, how does he feel about you? How does this Aquarius man feel about Katherine, please? How does he feel about you? I need one more. Okay, that's interesting. He sees you in a very good light. That's what we see, right? This is in his mental space. This is in his heart space. Okay? You've got the Five of Wands, Five of Swords, the Fool, and the Two of Swords. You can see he sees you. 9, Empress is major arcana. 9, 10. This 2 here signifies you're almost completing the cycle, fulfillment, right? How does he feel about you? 5. 5s are mostly conflict, either internal conflict or external conflict. So this is pretty interesting now to read. He feels conflicted. He feels conflicted with regards to his feelings towards you. I feel that this person doesn't really know how to process how he feels about you. At some point, I do feel that this person feels there's that competition between the two of you. Yeah. He could probably see you as someone more, I don't know, just an example. You could be more successful than him in terms of your career. It could also be that you're more eloquent. But there's that essence of competition. He feels that maybe he's not good enough for you, and that is conflicting him. There's that essence of being conflicted inside. So sometimes if he would communicate with you, you find it difficult to be on the same page, because his mindset may be totally different from yours. You're not in that same level of probably wavelength or frequency of thinking, frequency of speaking. You may not be in that level. So there is that conflict, okay? So that's the energy I'm getting here. Yeah. This could also talk about arguments, petty arguments between the two of you. If you have fought, then yeah, this is giving him worries, because he wanted you to understand his point, but it seems that, or the other way around, it seems that you are not understanding, you're not meeting each other eye to eye, basically. Yeah, and someone will just have to move away. And you see this card here, this is an Aquarius sign. This is an Aquarius energy right here. So an Aquarius, usually it's either they will win it or they will go and let go. That's how they do it. This is the energy for that card. It's either they will win it at all cost, or they will just go off and let go. Okay, so there is that conflict. This is how he feels about you. He's conflicted. But see, why I said it's interesting? He feels like taking a chance to have that new beginning, taking that leap of faith with you. This is how he feels about you. So he's manifesting it. He's manifesting this new beginning with you. But again, we're back to this Two of Swords. In the initial spread, we do have this too, that he was conflicted. He's not deciding yet. Although he feels that you are almost too perfect for him, you are the one for him, he's still very much conflicted. Why? Because truly I feel this person needs to heal something from the past, because this tells me he's being indecisive because he's afraid of getting hurt once again, or hurting someone once again. Next to this is the Three of Swords, right? And then now he's still healing. On a good note, I feel that this person is trying to do things right this time, or right by you. If he has hurt someone in the past, this time he's trying to see, he wants to attain this with you because this is how he sees you, but how to go about it. That's why he's conflicted. That idea of going back and forth is conflicting him. Okay? So, for your first question, how does he have feelings for you? Yes. Even in the earlier spread, we can see that he does. And even with this itself is telling me that he has feelings for you. You are his wish fulfillment. He wants growth and expansion with you, and he sees you as that perfect person for him. and he wants long-term stability with you and success. He's wanting to have this fresh start. Okay, it's just that he's conflicted right now. Let's just get clarifier for this Five of Wands. I want to understand what this is for. Clarify the Five of Wands, please. There's too much burden. He's conflicted because he's been burdened. He's stressed. He's exhausted. What is this Ten of Wands? The same with you. Last time, remember we had the earlier spread? You have the Ten of Wands that shows that you are burdened about something. You're stressed, exhausted about something too. It could either be about this connection or something else. Okay, so he's conflicted because... Okay. Just based on these cards, Catherine, I do feel that perhaps there could have been some arguments that has brought you this burdened state. It could be that, you know, if you've also disconnected for a while and you've not been talking, you've not been communicating, there could have been some arguments, because the Knight of Swords is someone who is direct with his words, and he would come in, speak whatever he thinks he would like to speak, and sometimes it could hurt. There could be, this Knight of Swords could have sharp tongue too, so that can be burdensome. Maybe hurtful words were said that has given him this, brought him into the state of not being clear about something. So I feel that there could have been some arguments. Whether it be with you, if it is not with you, this person may have been some arguments with other people that has hurt him so much. Because this energy may have come towards him and just charging him. So he's still processing that hurt. And therefore, even if he's got these feelings for you, he's still mentally conflicted because his ego may have been hurt with this argument. Could be with you or could be someone in the past. Okay? Or just whoever he's dealing with. His ego has been hurt here. I just want to get one more for this Five of Swords. I want to understand this. Why? Yeah. Okay. Two things I'm seeing here. First is he want to win at all cost in working things out with you, Catherine. He wants to work things out, and that's why he's taking a leap of faith. The other thing I'm seeing here is that his ego may have been hurt previously when he was trying to work with someone else, but then hurtful words were said that now has brought him this state of internal conflict. And you know, if a person is having that internal conflict, whether it be with you or another person, his emotional state and mental state is not really, they're not really in a good position to decide. Even if he likes to grow with someone, the decision is always put on hold because he needs to process that feelings. He needs to process the wounds that were caused by these arguments or caused by when his ego has been hurt. Perhaps he wanted to work things out with someone, and then somebody said that, no, I don't like you, I don't want to be with you, and things like that. That person's ego is definitely hurt and is been conflicted. And therefore he would think like, well, somebody said I am like this and that, then I see this other person as my wish fulfillment. How, if I am like this now, if I'm feeling this way now, how could I even get to this person? Yeah? But he's wanting to take that leap of faith. Okay? He's wanting to take that leap of faith with you. What can you do to change about yourself to make this relationship possible? Let's see. Let's focus on you a bit right now. Okay. What can you do to change about yourself? So you have the Six of Wands, the Lovers, the Page of Swords, and the Four of Swords. What can you do to change? Katherine, this is telling me be optimistic about this connection. To make this relationship work, be optimistic, but not too available. Just be optimistic within you. Have that passionate longing that, yeah, I love this connection because I do feel strongly for this person. Yes. If you are, because the Lovers talks about deep connection and someone needs to make a decision. So if you do feel deep connection, deeply connected with this person, be optimistic about it. Try not to be connected with him every now and then if you want to, but try not to overly get his attention all the time. Yeah, be scarce at some point. Don't be overly available. Yeah, because this is wanting attention, and the question that we asked was, what are the things you can do to change about your relationship to make this possible? Yeah, so don't be too much available for him, because it would probably make this person, with his attitude right here, it would probably make him feel like, you know, someone is too needy, and perhaps this person needs that space. This person needs that space to process his his thinking right now. So be there whenever you can, whenever he needs you, but don't be scarce a little bit, so he would be the one chasing. Yeah, don't chase for attention from him, but let him be the one to provide that to you. And also, perhaps you've been checking for about him. That is maybe something that you need to look for as well. This has an element of stalking. I'm not saying that you're stalking him, but perhaps you've been, if you're checking his profile online and things like that, that's good. You can do that, but make sure that you don't confront him and accuse him of something, because as what we said earlier, Page of Swords, you may have the information, but this can cause misunderstandings. So those misunderstandings could come about if you would confront him with things regarding what you see, because you want confirmation about this and that. So it's free, it's your free will to gather information about him. But if you want to talk about things regarding the truth that you want from him, talk it out and speak your questions from a I'm not saying polite, but more so of a well-tempered view. Don't make him feel as though he's being accused of something, because this is the Page of Swords energy. You might be searching around and about him, and then just avoid that if you are doing that, because this is sort of your advice and what are the things you can change to make this relationship possible. Yeah. And with the Four of Swords, I do feel that you do need the rest and recovery, getting some spiritual guidance, or even healing on your side. But more so, what I'm getting here is that even if you have the information, Katherine, keep it to yourself, relax, and let him open up to give you that information. Even if you already know, let him be the one to offer that information to you. Or if you're discussing with him, if a topic comes up, and if you think that is the information that you want to, well, you can start discussing about things, but don't come from a place of, hey, I've seen in your profile this and that, I want to know more details about. No, because that would appear like you're accusing him, and this person doesn't like that. I think that is that kind of energy that is conflicting him. This Knight of Swords energy. So work with temperance within you, even if you have information that you need to clarify from. But this person doesn't like this energy right here. Just have that in mind. Confrontation is not something that this person would like, based on his cards. So you don't want to, if you don't want to destroy whatever he views or how he views you as, then stick with being available when you can, but don't overly do it. Recognize the fact that you have that deep connection. If possible, nurture it if you can. Yeah. And also don't disregard him, because these two combinations also tells me that you both recognize the fact that you are deeply connected to each other. But at some point, maybe one of you needs more attention from the other. So he may not be getting that attention, or he may be getting more or too much of that attention. So you know your situation. If you're giving too much attention to this person, draw back a little bit. Yeah? And do you. If you're not giving him enough attention, show that you care. Show that you have this feelings towards him. Not much, but just enough to let him feel that you're there, that this connection is there. And let him do the work. Let him do this action, because definitely he would. If someone sees you as the wish fulfillment, as an empress, as someone with long-term stability, and he wants success with you in the long run, definitely he would chase. And he would love this chase, because he's manifesting this new beginning of taking a leap of faith, right? So to answer your question, is there a future for you? Let's see. Let's get 4 cards for advice. The advice we have. The advice here is to do you. If you're single right now, enjoy your stability. Work on your financial stability as well. Enjoy the life. Just do you. Even if you love this person, do you. This is the advice. Don't appear needy, or don't appear to be like clinging on him. Just be you, because he already sees you as an empress. So if you continue doing this, you would definitely attain the emotional fulfillment, which is next to what he sees in you. You're his wish fulfillment here, and this is emotional fulfillment, the finality of it all, where you are happy, you feel supported. Yeah. So in doing you, you see your own value, and he already sees your value. So you seeing your value will bring you both this 10 of Cups. Okay? Because at some point I feel that there's going to be judgment. There's an awakening here. Somebody has been awakened. Somebody has been awakened about this connection, and somebody wants a reconnection for stability. Somebody has been awakened. This is also another card of reconciliation, and this is stability card, where you will be reuniting, celebrating together, a possibility for you to have good foundation together, and the possibility of building your own gold nest together. That good foundation will last for a long time. Okay? So to answer your second question, is there a future for us? Yes, I do feel that in these cards. Definitely, again, I would say there are free will. Whatever happens here, it's always driven by how the other person reacts to these energies. But based on these cards, yes. Provided you have to start doing you as well, so he can see your worth the way you see your worth from your angle. Okay? What's preventing you from getting back together for now? I want to know that first. What's preventing both of you from getting back together for now? You have the Queen of Swords, Strength, Two of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. That's pretty much as I have expected. For now, I think what's preventing you both is that this person has been cut off from a certain connection, either with you or from other connections he's been trying to heal from. Because this person has been cut off, or there could have been some harsh words that were spoken that has hurt his ego, and then now this person is trying to gain strength. So if this is with you, Catherine, I feel that this person is trying to gain strength, to gain that courage in order to speak his truth again, or to come out to the world and be himself again. Yeah? This person has been cut off from someone he feels like his partner, and that partnership has ended. So again, this is pretty much telling me that this person is still healing. There's a partnership that has ended. It's a very painful ending. And then this is strength, him gaining some strength and courage, inner strength, in order to feel whole again, mentally as well as emotionally, in order for him to be able to speak the truth. Yeah. Another way I read this is that he's been cut off painfully. Maybe somebody dropped him off in a connection, and then now he's healing. He's healing from a partnership that has ended. Okay. Will you get back together? So I would want to get these cards out because I want to answer the third question. Will you get back together? Will he ever contact you? Okay, will you ever get back together? Angels, spirits, guides, and universe, please give us clarity and insights whether Catherine and her Aquarius man will ever get back together. You have the Queen of Coins, King of Swords, Five of Cups, and the Four of Coins. Definitely you'll hear communication from this person. Okay? Because King of Swords talks about communication clearly, communicating clearly what he thinks, what he wants. He would step forward and communicate. Yeah. Also, if I read this Queen of Coins as an energy, he would be wanting to communicate. There would be communication regarding long-term stability. Okay? But this person is currently feeling regretful about some past experiences. That he's still very much in that past energy in the mind. And as you can see here, the Two of Cups, which signifies partnership, has been broken. So he's pretty much there. She's still stuck there. Yeah? And that's likely the reason why he's holding off. He's holding back. Yeah? This is someone who is holding on to a certain connection, not wanting to let go of the past. Another way I could read this is a person is not contacting you because he is holding back. He's got some hesitations. But in this deck that I'm using, usually in the traditional deck you have a person who is holding on to this Four Pentacles all to himself. But here, he's got this One Pentacle offered towards someone. So even if he's holding back, he's probably holding on to something from the past, some regrets, or even some wounds from the past. He's opening that small door for something new to come in. I'm also getting here, Catherine, I just have to say this. I'm also getting here that there will probably communication with regards to someone that he's dealing with from the past that he cannot let go yet. So this could be him talking to you about it, that he may be dealing with still someone with somebody with an earth sign quality, or someone who is secure, someone who, not necessarily an earth sign, but someone who is stable, secure. It could even be a wife, someone who has given him that sense of stability and security. So he might even be talking to that with regards to the past that he cannot let go yet. That's one scenario right there. But in scenario I'm also reading here is that will you get back together? Well, he sees you as someone he can be stable with, right? And if you have broken up from the past, he's still not able to let you go. But probably there is minimal communication right now because he's trying to hold back. That's another scenario. Let me get clarifier about this Queen of Coins. Yeah, Ace of Wands. He wants to start a new beginning. So there's going to be a communication with regards to new beginning. What is this Five of Cups? New passionate beginning. Knight of Wands. King of Coins. The Devil. Okay. Perhaps this person is dealing with someone who is an earth sign. And okay, I'm just going to extend this and I need to talk about this, Catherine, for you. I feel that this person that you're dealing with, the scenario that I'm getting is that he may be dealing with someone who is stable. He's got a stable relationship in the past. And perhaps he's wanting to have that start with this person. This is one scenario, okay? He's wanting to have that passionate start, or they have already start having that passionate start, okay? And in order for him to cope for what has been lost or what he regretted before, he's probably been spending some time with this person. This is a person who, this energy right here, the Knight of Wands, is someone who is living in the moment, not really thinking about consequences, but more so just being passionate towards a connection. If he enjoys it, he's there. If he's not enjoying it, he will go. So basically like a playboy energy. So like, you know, one night stands and all that. But what I'm getting here is that perhaps this person has that energy right now of just being passionate in the moment. Okay, whether it be with someone that he's connected before, or it could also be with you. Okay, and that is his way of coping of what has been lost in the past. Okay, when I clarified this Four of Pentacles here, I do feel that this person is this person could have some addictions, like you know, some gambling addictions. I'm not sure, I'm just saying it out, it's possible. Or any sort of obsession, yeah, regarding material possessions, or some sort of some material possessions I'm getting. It could be that his hesitancy is not wanting to really fully commit because he's still not very much open to share his material benefits materially, for example. He's not still open to share his material abundance. Yeah. Or it could also be that this person is going up, because this is a king of coins and this is a queen of coins. If this is a suit pair, right? So it could also be that this person is connected with someone just for material goods, material benefits. Yeah. And that's why the only feasible way he thinks he can have passion in his life is to be living in the moment and get the benefits as he could. Okay? So, I think I've answered your questions here, Catherine. Does he have feelings for you? Yes. Is there a future for you both? Yes. We saw that, right? He sees you as the Two of Cups. That he's just give him time to heal properly, because as of the moment I do feel that this person is still trying to check out the fields out there, what he can get. There are some hesitations with regards to sharing material abundance, I feel, based on these cards. Yeah. And I feel that he's still yet to really heal some wounds. Maybe there are some cycles that he need to close out here. I just need to clarify one more for the King of Swords too. Yeah, he's holding on to something. Will he ever contact you? Yes, I do feel that. Why? Because the Knight of Wands will definitely contact you if they feel that they can be happy with you for the moment. Yeah. But what I'm getting from this row right here is that it could either be you or with another person he's dealing with, but this person is still very much connected with someone that he may have material benefits with, and that he's also enjoying passionate encounters with. And this could also be a karmic relationship that he's got in the past. It's like a never-ending cycle. Yeah, definitely. This is also an Aquarius card. This is sneaking around. It could also have some sort of dishonesty. So the thing I'm getting here really as a main advice for you, Catherine, is to do you. Remember we had that? Okay. Remember this advice is to do you. Because with this attitude that he's got right now, in the last few cards that we've drawn, he's living in the moment. When he sees that you are in this position of power within yourself, he will have that awakening. That stability is actually with you. This is the very essence of it, because these are our advice. Because this person is still trying to heal, and the way he heals the wounds of the past or whatever issues he's got is to be the Knight of Wands. Or he could also have some this obsession or codependency even, I feel. Yeah. But the advice for you here is to do you, because there will be an awakening between you and him. Precisely with him, there will be an awakening that this connection is indeed something worthwhile. This will reinforce the way he views you. He views you as this, right? But start to do you. When you're doing well, you'll have an awakening that stability is in fact with you too. He can have that stability with you. Okay, I'm gonna get more cards as an advice from the Romance Angels. Let's see, what do we have here for you, Catherine? past life relationship, so you have known each other before, and probably this is the reason why you feel deeply connected with this person. You know, you have that Lover's card and the Two of Cups. Yeah. This could also mean that this person has a past life relationship that he cannot let go of. And for you, let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And one way to do that is to do you and let him do the work towards you. Let's get you one more card. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And how are you going to do that? Is doing you. You don't chase him. Don't get attention. Don't feel needy with this person. Because I feel this person has this energy of this devil energy right here. It's not bad, but it's some sort of addiction. And this energy that he's putting out there is this person loves the chase. I feel that this person loves the chase. And if he feels that things are becoming boring, he loses interest. So if you do you, he sees that you have evolved, and then he would have an awakening. That in fact he can have a stability to have that foundation with you. Alright, Katherine, let me get you a couple more messages from this person. If you're not speaking to each other right now, let's see what does he want you to know. Messages from the Aquarius man that Katherine is dealing with. I don't think I can take your reactions right now. It's really hard for me to open up. And I need to go my own way for a while. Yeah. This talks about him probably not really. This two here, it's probably because he's still not ready to open up, basically. So whatever, if you have spoken or connected in the past few months, and then all of a sudden you did not reconnect, it takes time for this person to really come back up, because he has to explain where he went, yeah, or what has happened, and things like that. So he's worried about your reaction to why he has ghosted you, for instance. So this is simply what that message talks about, right? And it's really hard for him to open up right now. It's because we very well know that this person has still undecided. We have this, let me see. How can he open up if he himself is not decided very well on what he really wants to do? So it's hard for him to open up right now. And I need to go my own way for a while. It is because this own way for a while, it's this sneaky attitude, attending to some obsessive or karmic connections, and particularly so, I need to go my own way for a while as the Knight of Wands. Because it is through those energies that he could really see what the world out there has for him. And then, that's why I keep on repeating this, if you do you, you'll have your own emotional fulfillment, and he will see that. And this judgment, there will be an awakening from this person's side. An awakening that, hey, this person is indeed how I see this person as. And then he'll start to reconnect again, because this judgment comes with rebirth, like a reconnection of a cycle, in order for both of you to have a solid base or solid foundation. All right. Katherine, I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope that resonates, and I hope that gives you more insight with regards to your current situation. If you do have any questions, please reach out to me. And thank you again for giving me this chance to do your reading. Have a happy summer.